Important facts. Stretch in the later day or evening when your muscles are more limber. Do not bounce when stretching. Only push yourself to a stretch in which you can maintain normal breathing. This will help prevent injuries. Strength 1. This exercise is intended to strengthen the muscles responsible for turnout. Lie on your side with your knees and your feet lined up and arm extended. Make sure your elbow is lined up vertically over your wrist. Now you lift the upper leg as far as you can, feeling the muscles deep in the hip socket. When these muscles are strong, they help to stabilize the hips, which is a basis for all dance technique. Do 10 repetitions, then rest. Do it 3 times. Make sure you have proper alignment. Your arm that your head is resting on should line up with the spine, and make sure that the back doesn't sway. Keep your knees and feet together and lean slightly forward so that some weight is in the top arm. Keep your elbow right above your wrist and make sure your hips are aligned vertically. Make sure you're not rocking backwards when you lift your knee. Strength 2. We're going to start in the same position with your arm and spine aligned, no sway back. This time extend the knees and turn out the legs. Keep the top arm well aligned with your elbow over your wrist. Now you bend the leg through retiré position and into a développé, turned out as high as you can, but be sure not to roll the hips back. Try to keep the 2 hips lined up vertically. This exercise strengthens the hips so that holding the leg in second position is easier and stronger, or in the side positions. Make sure that your stomach is stretched out and your navel pulled up while you do this exercise. You should feel it just at the back of the hip joint. You might also feel the thigh muscles. They work very hard also in this exercise. Do it 10 times, 3 times through, and you're done. Stretch 1. Sit with your legs straight out, bend one leg across the other, and the bottom leg should curl up close to the hip. Make sure both hip bones or sitting bones are on the floor and your spine is stretched vertically. Shoulders should be open and the sternum bone at the front of the chest should be lifted up. Head needs to be poised right above the spine. Don't let it hang forward. You can use your back arm to push up against the floor to help extend your spine. You need to pull your lifted leg close to you and twist looking away. Hold it for 30 seconds or for 3 slow breaths. For a more advanced stretch, you can let go your hand from your knee and lift it up and press with the back of your arm against your lifted knee. For an even more advanced stretch, thread that arm right through your leg and see if you can grab your 2 hands and hold them together from behind. This stretch is stretching the rotator muscles that we just strengthened, as well as stretching a twist into the spine, which will help your arabesque and back position. Stretch 2. This is another stretch for the rotator muscles. Keeping these muscles supple helps prevent tension building up and injury in the hip. You cross one leg over the knee of the other and then pull the bottom leg towards you with your hands. Make sure to keep the spine all the way on the floor. Don't let your hips rise. You can intensify this stretch by pushing away on the bent knee with your hand, or by holding above the foot and pulling your bottom leg closer to you. Once again, make sure not to twist and not to lift the hips off the floor. You should feel this stretch deep in the hip joint. If you want a very deep stretch, you can flex the foot and pull your toes towards you while you push the knee away. Hold it for 30 seconds. Stretch number 3. We're going to bend the knees and cross them over as though you're sitting in a chair with crossed legs. Flex your feet to minimize any twisting in the knee joints and pull the legs towards you with your arms. You will feel this stretch in the same rotator muscles of the previous 2 stretches. Hold for 30 seconds, pulling towards you. And make sure to change legs when you do it again. 3 times through is just right. I hope you enjoy these exercises, and especially that you enjoy the increased flexibility in your hips.